Hi, I'm Jim O'Sullivan with the Boston Globe.
I'm Frank Phillips with the Boston Globe.
We're here to talk a little bit about what to look for tonight. Three big races on the docket. We'll start first with the governor's race. Frank, what are we going to be looking for when the returns come in?
How much is coming out of Boston? Has Marty Walsh delivered? Has he done anything there? How's Coakley doing there? Just looking at some of the key bellwether towns, Lowell, Merrimack Valley, that should be strong Coakley, but she's got to carry it by a wide margin. Whether Grossman has got anything going, he'll come out. We'll look at the Newton Brookline numbers. If he can run up margins, it's really the margins that we're going to have to keep seeing in those key areas.
Right. And for Mayor Walsh, we'll be watching Boston numbers not just for the governor's race, but also for the AG's race. Really his first big political test. He endorsed old friend Warren Tolman, who worked with him last year in the mayor's race. Healey ahead in our latest poll. Maura Healey ahead in our latest poll. There's talk about whether or not the mayor's going to go to the wall for Tolman and really drive up those Boston numbers.
Yeah, he's got to look at those polls that came out that showed Healey with a breaking away, and is he going to really? He's got to prove his political chops here, and does he want to put it right on the line on this race? We'll see, and it could get Tolman into contention there with the union backing that he has. His brother's the chairman of the head of the AFL-CIO. They're going all out for him. If Walsh goes all out for him, it could be interesting. And
he had the late edition of the governor's endorsement last week, although they didn't cut an ad from it. It was just this sort of incongruous web video that the governor made.
Yeah, it was. Everybody likes Warren Tolman. He's a popular guy. He's been a long time a figure in the Democratic Party. But there's some passion here that comes from for Maura Healey, and she's new. And there's a lot of interest in her candidacy. I note among the Democratic activists, and there's an age difference. This is a generational issue here in the race, and I think he ran into it. I thought he thought he could draw on all those the old crowd. Well, they're there for him, but I think they're getting outflanked.
Might not be enough of them. Another generational clash up in the 6th Congressional District between Congressman John Tierney and Seth Moulton. What are we looking for there?
I don't know. You were just up there. Yep. So I hear from a prominent political figure there just this afternoon. They said it's close.
Yep.
What do you think?
I think that Tierney is relying on the ground game. I talked to people in his campaign yesterday. They said they're going to look at the cities, those reliable Democratic voters who have been pulling the lever for Tierney since 1996, before that in some cases. I think Moulton is really banking on a higher turnout, hearing anecdotally that turnout is up in the 6th, unlike across the rest of the state. He really needs to ride a wave of higher turnout, voters disaffected with Washington who are buying into his message about Tierney.
I heard at noon that the Lynn numbers were up higher than I think, I don't know what the comparison was, maybe 2012, but they're higher in the primary here. And I don't know what that means. That would be Tierney area, right, wouldn't it?
Right. So a lot of questions. We'll be updating you as the night goes on. Thanks for being with us.